Man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm a lot at times. What's going on, family? Welcome to the I'm a lot at times podcast. I'm the host, dlouthetruth, and I'm a lot at times, man. No, I'm not in my normal environment, but it's the summertime, man. You know what I'm saying? Want to be outside. So I said, you know what? I'm setting up outside today. I'm gonna shoot on my patio. You know what I'm saying? You like my decorations? This is my money tree, man. I done had this tree for more than 10 years. More than 10 years I done had this tree. The leaves, they come and go. The last time the leaves fell off, uh, the rabbit actually bit all of the leaves off of the tree, and actually did some damage to the branches, but it recovered pretty well, man. And I don't even gotta water this thing like that. I water it probably once every week and a half or so. But yeah, man, I love this tree. If you ain't got you a money tree, man, and you just want to see something growing, and you're not gonna get out there as much as you probably should, man, get you one of these money trees. I actually forgot the actual name of it, but make sure ain't no mosquitoes, man. They out. Mosquitoes is outside right now, you know. Every time I feel something blowing on me or something, I gotta make sure, cause I done got ate up. But yeah, man, forgive me for my short attention span. You know, I just came on here to chop it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on right now, man. And it's a lot that I want to talk about. You know, I get one of them out the way real quick, man. You know, it's politics. Crazy the direction that we going in. You know what I'm saying? But then again, maybe it's not. I know that president's been old for a long time, but man, the options was kind of crazy. Biden finally dropped out. We saw that coming. Now we left with Trump and Kamala. It's gonna be a pretty interesting president, whoever that might be. It's crazy, yo. Like, we almost saw a president get assassinated. That ain't cool. You know, a lot of people was like hoping. You know, I just seen a lot of crazy responses to that, and I don't know, man. Whether I like a person or not, you know, I don't wish death on nobody. It ain't nobody in this world that I hate that much. And, you know, I'm glad we didn't see that. I think that would have been bad for our country, personally. That's just not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people don't like the things that he says. But, you know, we don't want to practice terminating people. We don't like the stuff they saying. Like, we live in a country where freedom of speech is supposed to, like, reign supreme. That's supposed to matter. It's part of our constitutional rights. And if you don't like what somebody is saying, turn the channel and don't pay attention. On the flip side, you know, Joe Biden, clearly up in age. I mean, they both up in age. You know what I'm saying? He dropped out of the race. I think too late, personally. Kind of like hurt the Democratic Party, if you ask me. Just because it was a lot of time spent on, like, believing that, you know, he was the guy. And I mean, if you watch the presidential debate, like the one that they had a few weeks ago, where he was kind of losing his train of thought, and then he came back and did an interview. After the interview, people were still standing behind him. I couldn't understand what that was or why they did that, when they knew probably better than we did his current mental state. It's nothing coming out saying that, you know, he is mentally incompetent, but I mean, you know, I don't know if you might have had an elder in your family who was kind of up in age and just kind of seeing, like, you know, when it's time to kind of, you know, slow it down for them a little bit and make life a little bit easier. I think running the America, the leaders of the free world, you know what I'm saying? And that responsibility, I think, is a great responsibility, whether they just the face of it or not. I think it's a big responsibility. And I don't think that um, it's something that should be taken lightly. Yeah. One of the other things I wanted to talk about was just being present. You know, I'm a firm believer in like growth and peace, growth and solitude, like, but at the same time, I feel like when you make a commitment, it's your duty to honor that commitment. So I was like, man, you know what? It's a lot of things that I want to talk about that I don't really talk about that much. And my reasons for it be like, because I'm choosing to, limit my screen time. Or, all right, man, chill. I hope this money don't knock over my tripod. Hey, stop. Watch out. Chill out, bro. Could you calm down? Tripping. Nah, but a lot of it be stuff like limiting or keeping my screen time to a limit. Just trying to be more present in my environment, trying to become more present with myself. So that way I could give you an authentic version of myself. Cause I don't really like to hide, me not being online all the time is not me hiding or being afraid or even being irresponsible. I just take self-awareness very serious. And that sounded so boring right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, but I just take self-awareness like, serious in the sense of like, man, doing it the way that I see fit, doing it the way that I feel I should do it. And that's what it be, so I always give them explanations when I come on here. But yeah, man, I really just, I was talking to my niece. She a high school cheerleader, and I want for her to be a captain. It's like I feel like, despite her being a very quiet, she's not very quiet, but she's just more quiet than myself at least. Very sweet person, and who doesn't really, she chill, but I just feel like, what I'm saying, she got an opportunity in front of her. It's a challenge for her. But I just think that, she would be dope at it, and she could really change things for the people around her. Now, I'm saying that to say a lot of times people see things in us that we don't see in ourselves. Leadership is one of those things a lot of times that's kind of sprung onto us, and we might not want it at the time. We might not want to deal with the responsibility of having to be a leader, but a lot of times it just kind of falls in our lap where we got to be the leader. We got to be the front runner. And in talking to her, I just kind of heard what I was saying. I was just like, yo, like, man, note to self. I always been regarded as like a leader. I'm an outspoken individual. I'm not afraid to say what I think needs to be said. And I also feel like I represent a lot of people. And I felt like, yeah, you could be going through something, but you don't got the right to disappear on people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people going to disagree with that statement, and teach his own. Like, everybody got their opinion. But I just take that serious, man. I feel like God gave me a gift. I feel like God gave us all gifts. It's just different gifts. I mean, that's what's unique about us all, is that we all have our own unique gifts and talents. And I think that's what makes the world such a dope experience, or make life such a dope experience, is being able to, get out here and meet new people and see new things, and and learn new things, and so on and so on. And I mean, especially me, I've learned to love learning. And so, I can't know everything, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, all right, cool, man. It's leaders and other things that I had to take the back seat on. But as far as just being present and showing confidence, and inspiring and motivating people and, pushing people to be their best. I think that's one of my gifts. And man, I just wanted to come on here and, show that even in times that you don't really want to do it or show up, or, what I'm saying, when your name is called, you got a responsibility to show up, man. Your name ain't getting called for no reason. Of course, like, who am I? Like, who do I think I am, right? I'm dlouthetruth, Donovan, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever you want to call me, you know what I'm saying? But I am who I am. I'm not running from that. And I ain't running from y'all. And I ain't running from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm here. Man, some dope things I wanted to address. Something that we ain't seen. I don't think I ever seen in my life. LeBron James is playing with his son in the NBA, which a lot of people kind of like, feel some kind of way about. Like, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit of nepotism probably involved. A lot of people don't feel like Bronny is ready to be in the NBA, and maybe they right. I don't watch enough basketball to really have an opinion on that, a crazy opinion on that. I watched him play a few times, and I think that, he still got some developing to do. But at the same time, man, shit, I'm here for it. I think it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? That he actually pulled it off. Like, he's been at the top of his game and the top of the game and regarded as the best player in the world for like 20 plus years. Long enough to where he can like pretty much bring his son through the back door and play with him on national television. That is dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless if you like LeBron or like the Lakers or like the NBA, whatever, that's pretty cool. And man, salute to LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what that might do. That might start a new trend. Dads playing with their sons in the pros. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you would ever see something like that in the NFL unless, cats having kids at 15 and 16, which I don't encourage. I don't condone. I don't condone. Like, who the fuck am I? Which I just don't encourage. You know what I'm saying? But shit. If you pull that off in the NFL, hey, more power to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's highly unlikely. Probably in baseball, I think somebody said Ken Griffey Jr. and his dad played together. I got to do my research on that, but definitely more likely in like baseball. You know what I'm saying? Because you got guys that go to the major leagues at 20, 19 probably, they good enough. And guys don't retire in baseball till they like 40 something, a lot of the time. So it's more probable to happen, more likely to happen probably in like baseball, but and to see it happen in basketball is pretty impressive. But, Kobe played 20 years. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of basketball players that played 15 years. And I think Vince Carter played like crazy long time. A lot of guys played for a long time, and salute to them. I just really wanted to address the Lebrons, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought that was cool. LeBron is my favorite basketball player. He's been since he came in the league. Man, shout out to LeBron. I definitely, Kyrie is right there behind him too. Coincidentally, they played together. I just like Kyrie Irving, his game. He's just ridiculous to me. He like a special ops of basketball or something. You know what I mean? Like, he's so technical and like so shifty and so precise. His game is crazy, man. Like, he be chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to go into detail with LeBron because we all know what LeBron is. He's dominant. You know what I'm saying? 6'8", 240, whatever. Dunking on everybody, championships, every team he go to. Like, you can hate LeBron all you want. You got to respect him. Literally is in an argument with the top three. His peers, he's amongst Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. It's like, come on, dude. Like, you got to respect that guy, man. So, yeah, man, just wanted to come on here and address, tap in with y'all and just touch bases on a few things. I got a lot of topics that I wanted to talk about. And like I said, kind of like that political topic earlier, I could have really went on and on and on. I don't want to bore you. If you somebody that want to talk about politics, or you somebody that want to talk about, just leadership, sports, any of those things, man, tap in with me. We could do it live, get a little interview in or something like that, you know what I'm saying, and go back and forth, because sitting here talking to y'all is easy. Like, I talk a lot. I'm an artist, like, words coming out of my mouth is what I do, literally, what I love to do, but engaging with people, I like doing that a lot more, despite, my presence being very minimal, in the sense of like seeing me, right? Because I do feel like, I'm coming. It's just, you don't know when I'm coming, man. But yeah, if you still tuning in at this point, man, I appreciate you. Continue to stay tuned, man. Hit that bell for notifications when I drop. It's coming, man. It's gonna get to a point where I'm dropping like every other day, for real, man. I just gotta be responsible, and I can't make excuses for myself. As much as I want to just kick back and chill, like, I can't do that. I gotta be responsible. And so on that note, and I'm sorry, I'm in, on such a serious note. Thank you for tuning in. I'm dlouthetruth, and I'm a lot of times.